Okay, so I know bakeries show up a lot in our videos, but honestly, this one deserves to be here. It was started in 1868, so you know it has to be good. Naeglin's Bakery is in downtown New Braunfels and was recommended by friends Steve and Judy, the winter Texans who know their way around these parts. We started the day off there before heading to San Marcos and Gruene, Texas. We are Ron and Bev. Welcome to our retirement journeys.
Our first destination was a walk along the San Marcos River and a park with statues. One of the many mermaids in San Marcos. San Marcos has 10 7-foot-tall mermaids, all painted by regional artists.
We then headed to Spring Lake for a ride on an antique boat. Tours on glass-bottom boats were started back in 1945 and are now operated by the Meadows Center for Water and the Environment and Texas State University. A reasonably priced tour ticket, now $10 for seniors and $12 for other adults, also gets you into a small aquarium and some water-related exhibits. On our way to the boat, we ran into a diver and instructor who explained how educators, students, and volunteers help keep the aquifer-fed spring waters clean.
This is the furthest point of the San Marcos River directly in front of us, so that is the blue-green wall. Local cartographers consider that to be the furthest point, and that is also the start of the Texas Water Safari. Now, that's one of the longest canoe races in the continental United States. It goes all 264 miles down the San Marcos River, starts here every year on June 10th.
On the 30-minute boat ride, visitors can witness the clear water and flora along the lake bottom. San Marcos Springs feeds into Spring Lake and the San Marcos River. Bubbles from the spring can be seen pushing up through the soil. Cormorants and turtles were also seen sunning themselves above the water.
A nearby wetlands walk, some of it on an elevated platform, allowed a closer look at birds, turtles, cattails, water lilies, and a beaver dam. Leaving San Marcos, we headed to our last major stop of the day, Gruene, Texas. We were headed for a late lunch at the Gristmill River Restaurant.
These planters are amazing.
The restaurant, a former cotton gin built in 1878, was used as such until the wood structure burned down in 1922. However, the 3-story brick boiler room survived.
I often forget to get pretty photographs of the food before we dig in, but I can assure you it was all delicious and plentiful. No one was disappointed. The multi-level restaurant opened in 1977 with indoor and outdoor views of the Guadalupe River and giving servers a workout on numerous stairways and in 10 different dining areas. Like much of Gruene, the building was put on the National Register of Historic Places in 1975.
Gruene Hall, the oldest dance hall and saloon in Texas, has seen scores of famous musicians and actors come through its doors. Many of them now have their pictures displayed on the walls.
Because of the spelling, I find it difficult not to say Gruene, but it is pronounced Green. The town is named after Henry Gruene, a founder, and one of the German immigrant farmers who settled the area. In the 1870s, Gruene arrived, began cotton farming, and built a mercantile, cotton gin, and dance hall. The first mercantile store was built in 1878 and is still in use today as Gruene General Store.
Yeah.
Nothing like, yeah.
Not that size.
This is cool.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
The town began to decline in 1925 after a boll weevil infestation, but was revitalized in the 1970s. It is now a historic district located within New Braunfels. As usual, the day ended with games.
And then I found carry the one. Let me see.
Carry the one.
Thank you.
Talk amongst yourselves. Don't look at her.
Look at me, you embarrass me.
The next morning, we met at a great breakfast place in New Braunfels, the Buttermilk Cafe. Later that day, we flew home to Colorado Springs to get ready for our next trip to Kansas City. Thanks so much for watching.